sir. You already know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
I'm your boy, Matt P.
And I'm your boy, Jeremy Chase.
And this is Parking Lot Parables with the first episode of 2021.
Yes, sir. We finally here in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel no different, though.
No. I mean, it feels exactly how I felt. I thought it would feel like, but it's all good. Nevertheless, I'm thankful to be here.
Oh, yeah, man.
We're doing this once again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's a blessing.
Yeah, y'all drop it in comments. How's y'all 2021 been going so far?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only been a couple of days, but, we making it through.
Yeah, but look, the truth is, before we know it, January will be over with.
That is true.
These years don't be playing, boy. It's like the older you get, the faster these years go by.
Oh, yeah, bro. Like, it be zooming through.
Yeah, I remember when I was 21.
Mm-hmm.
And now we 31.
Look, man. Shoot. Man, like, we were, what? Just counting the years, man. Like, high school was over 20 years ago. Well, not 20, but like 15 years ago.
Whoa, bro. Whoa.
It feel like it, man. Like,
whoa.
Like, man.
Over 12, about 12 and a half, though.
Okay,
about
yeah.
12 and a half, man.
I'm like, man. Woof.
Those are a lot of years. I like to think that I have, learned from a lot of mistakes.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely.
Because I definitely made a lot of mistakes.
Oh, same.
Yeah, so, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to say that for another episode, though. I think that would be an interesting episode.
Oh, yeah, man.
Reminiscing from like 18 or 21.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff we've done.
Okay. Yeah, man.
But, what we was going to talk about today, bro?
So, today we're going to be talking about knowing your self-worth and knowing your value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bruh, it's in this day and time, man, we neglect how much time we put into people, into jobs, into our community, into others, that we forget what we're worth, man. And like, sometimes it takes something to happen, something to question it to show you, like, what is your self-worth? Like, man, I feel sometimes we get unappreciated, even when like things are going good. Like, sometimes some little small events can show you that you are unappreciated, man. And that could be from work, from school, from wherever, relationships, church. Like, man, it stems over all different platforms. Like, and my main things, and we've talked about self-care, but like really knowing your value whenever you go into a situation, knowing that you're more than just a worker, knowing that you're more than just someone in a relationship, knowing that you have a vision, you have a plan for yourself, and you're ready to do that thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think we really dumb down what value we hold, because we've allowed others to put a value on us. Like, even our jobs, man, like, they literally think you are worth this much every hour, if you really look at it. Like,
yeah, let's get into that for a second. I mean, I've been working since I was 15 years old. I got my first job, Wendy's, when I was like 15.
Same.
Trash, bro.
Yeah, Wendy's was terrible.
I worked there. I washed dishes. I was back there washing dishes.
Yep.
I worked for 2 weeks, bro.
Oh, dang. 2 weeks.
Real spill. All right, so this is why they wouldn't put me on the schedule no more. He said, you didn't seem enthused about your job.
Like, bruh, it's Wendy's. Ain't nobody happy up in there.
I was like, bro,
this ain't Chick-fil-A.
I'm doing my job. And let this be a lesson to people who call themselves trying to be a supervisor or something like that. Like, if somebody's back minding their business and they're doing their job, why mess with them?
Yeah,
it's like a lot of supervisors be out here looking for trouble. Like, they be looking for drama. You are not a supervisor. You were a kiss up that happened to get in that position. But your time is coming.
Yeah, man. Like, I think sometimes like people forget that you have lives outside of work, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
and you know what? Quite honestly, I might not want to be here, but I understand. First of all, even though I don't really want to be here, I'm still thankful that I have a job. You know, because I could be out here, you know, struggling for pennies just to get a meal. So don't get me wrong. A lot of people are thankful, but I mean, that doesn't mean you. That doesn't mean you have to pretend like, you know, it's the best thing in the world either, man. Like, you just, I show my appreciation by coming, doing my job. When I clock out, it's a wrap.
Yeah. And I saw one post yesterday, bruh. It was pretty much saying that don't allow your job to stress you because they'll replace you quicker than your obituary gets published. Like, man, I think sometimes we feel like we're unreplaceable, but if we really look at it, we are, man. Like, you know, and I think it's important to know your self-value because you don't want to put all emphasis in what you do for your job, because we all have skills and talents that we provide that can be useful in a whole bunch of different fields, man. So don't be limited to what you can do at work. Shoot, even in relationships, man, you gotta know your self-worth. You know, like I've been in a situation where I felt like, you know, it was one-sided. I think we've all been in those type of relationships where we just feel like, you know, they ain't doing their part or whatever.
Yeah.
But even in that, you gotta know your self-worth to be like, hey, I want to be treated this way. I want to be, you know, just valued.
Yeah, you want to be with somebody who acts like, who, you know, actually shows that they want to be with.
Yeah, I'll be like, why people be together and they don't like each other? Like,
yeah, like
I'll be like, man, like, but it's a lot, man. Like to join with someone that they don't take time for you. Especially when you're like all in, man, and it's like your effort and all of that is there. And me, I've even had to deal with the fact that I try to defeat different stereotypes, so I go in extra hard. Like, I don't want to be the stereotypical, you know, black man, you know, where they say men are dogs and men all this other stuff. But I've come to the fact that, like, that can, like, it can be a bad thing as well. Because I think sometimes, you know, you can put so much energy in trying to prove someone wrong or prove that you're not a certain way that, like, it drives you instead of being truly in love, instead of, you know, actually doing it because you love them, instead of, you know, just trying to be not a stereotype, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? We know we ain't stereotypes.
Oh, no.
You know, so what we have to understand is at the end of the day, we ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. People don't even realize the things that they're putting themselves through just trying to prove that they're not this way or they're not that way. Man, don't value that somebody's opinion over your own personal health or your like your emotional health.
Own opinion, man. Like, if that person doesn't take your opinion like to value, like, man, no. Like, I think it's important to know that your time is valuable, your space is valuable, who you let in is valuable. Like, even phone calls, man. Like, certain people, you gotta be like, nah, I can't deal with that. And, like, it's to protect you, man. Like, you know, some people, all they do is bring their problems. And it seems like, you know, especially even in friendships, man, you can have someone who you genuinely care about, but at the same time, it feels one-sided. You know, it feels like, you know, you're the one listening to their problems. You're the one, you know, seeking help for them or trying to help them out in their situation, when really like you are, you know, going through a whole bunch of stuff, and it feels like you can't even get a word out because they're always in some type of situation. So like, man, I think this year, like, man, I'm like, you know, if it's not mutual, I'm like, I'm done, bruh. I don't care who it is. Like, I'm to that point where my peace is so valuable. Like, I'm done. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's above me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
like, man.
Like, I mean, hey, you know, I mean, that's not to say that, you know, that's not the same thing as this whole, you know, what we've been talking about over the year. Like, everybody's out for themselves. You know, well, if you ain't doing this, that, and the third for me, then why are you here? Like, you know, I mean, it's not. We're not trying to sound like selfish. This isn't about being selfish. What it is about you. I mean, your health. You know, we're like, think of your health. I mean, if you literally are doing the best you can for somebody, and like, or you're doing the best you can at a job, wherever, you know, you're doing the best you can, and like, I mean, it's basically not being reciprocated. You got to take that into consideration.
Yeah. I mean, I saw this picture where, you know, it was this guy, and like he was literally covering this girl, and there was like just being arrows shot at him, and like because of his wounds, he was literally bleeding out, and you know, she didn't even notice. Like, the picture showed she didn't notice, and it was crazy. It showed a picture of someone else who was like willing and ready to take the arrows out, but the fact that the other lady didn't even notice the punctures. Like, she's facing you this way, she don't see what's on your back, what you carrying. Like, I think that just goes to show that, you know, when you can't be vulnerable with someone, especially when it comes to relationships, man, like, it's like, I'm all for safe spaces now. Like, growing up, I always thought that, you know, men, we shouldn't be talking about our problems. We shouldn't, you know, discuss, you know, we just keep it in and handle it all. But like, once I got proper teaching, man, like, being able to tell, you know, my significant other how my day's going, you know, and not be judged, but be accepted. Like, show my true feelings of how I feel, man. Like, it's so settling, man. Like, shoot, even in the relationship I'm in now, bruh, like, she provides a vulnerability for me that I've never gotten in my life. Like, even family, like, I've never gotten this amount of vulnerability from myself. And I think, like, you know, I think we have to stop making it where this is not a it's a necessity instead of a thing I would like. Like, if you can't be truly vulnerable with your partner, or, you know, even friendships, man, some stuff, like, you know, you should be able to share with your bros or, you know, your girls, but like, man, it's
and that's where, like, being aware of the company you keep comes into play.
I'm telling you,
you
man.
know, because there was a time where I used to hang around people, like, we couldn't talk about deep stuff, how we was feeling. Why? Because all them cats wanted to do was chase tail. Go to clubs. Like, that's all they wanted to do. We wasn't trying to we wasn't talking about, man, this is what I want to do in the future, man. Like, let's plan for it. You know, you didn't get that type of, you didn't have that type of energy going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful what type of company you keep. And even if there was talking, you got to be mindful of that, because sometimes people like to share your business.
Oh yeah, man. Like, that trust gotta be there. And like, I think even what you were saying, a lot of people use these different coping mechanisms that aren't valuable at all. Like, it's not valuable to your time, it's not valuable to your health, it's not valuable to who you were meant to be, man. And yeah, like, I'm really growing to know my self-value. shoot, even when it comes to church, man, like I'm not one of these peoples who's pressured to join somewhere or pressured to participate in like all the church stuff. Like I've done all that, man. Like I just want to grow in Christ. Like that's my main thing. Like I think a lot of places they don't allow you to be shepherd. Like they immediately be like, oh, you do this? Well, you need to be in this ministry. You need to,
especially them smaller ministries.
Man, it's a lot. I be like, man, just let me be a lay member for a little bit. You know, I know I got gifts and talents and all this, but like you really have to just gauge them and be like, hey, you know, I appreciate your interest, but at this moment, I'm really trying to focus on my life with Christ. Like it's okay to say no.
And if they can't understand that, then that's a clear-cut sign that, you know, that's a red flag. You know, so you need to just be on your way.
Yeah, man.
Like for real. I mean, shoot. Smaller ministries are cool, you know, because they you know, they'll take more time out, which is, you know, bigger ministries probably won't. Shoot, they probably won't even notice if you don't come. You know, if they like, especially if it's like a mega church. But shoot, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that's cooler for me, so that way I can just get in, get out, get the word.
Yeah.
Give my tithes and offering and be on my way.
I'm telling you, man, like, I think sometimes you do have to be like that to protect yourself. And some may think it's arrogant or, you know, you unsociable. No, man.
I just like my peace.
Yeah. Like, for real. Like, like, I think that's what destroys a lot of people. They be so invested in, you know, even in their church and the people there that they don't know how to live outside of church. And when there's a fire that happens in the church, like something goes wrong, it's like, oh dang, like, you know, you don't have any other resources to rely on because all of your energy, all your time, all of your dreams, hopes, all of it has been connected to the church, man.
Yeah, you know, individuality.
Yeah, man, like,
especially in young girl. And you know what? I'm just saying, me personally, like, some of the most, like, craziest drama and, like, that I've ever experienced in life has come out of the church.
Oh, yeah.
On more than one occasion.
Yeah. Like, that's the only place I experienced drama.
See, because, you know, I don't hang around those types of people.
Yeah.
That do drama all the time.
Yeah, man.
So, you know, when you don't hang around those types of people, like, then you end up experiencing drama in church. That's what happens. Like, it's like, bruh, I'm like, this is the last place I expected to see this much drama.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be drama, nonetheless.
Okay, shoot, Now I sure got the philosophy of, hey, all right, see y'all later, bye. Cause man, like, I think sometimes we get, like we said, we get too involved, you get too vested.
Yeah, and jokers end up getting too familiar.
Yeah.
And then they get beside themselves.
Yeah, bruh. But, you know, like we said, you gotta know your self-value, your self-worth. Know that you're more than just a worker, a boyfriend, a friend, like, even family, man. Like, I think sometimes we undervalue ourselves and what we mean to our family. Like, I've seen so many people, like, go to bat for their family, but that isn't reciprocated. You know, like, we all love our family, but, you know, family can get on your nerves.
True.
Like, to the highest degree. You know, but at the same time, like, you even got to protect your peace with that. Like, certain people, you can't call like that, you know. Like, some people you really have to love from a distance. And, like, I've learned to fight spiritually instead of, you know, vocally. Because, man, you say the wrong thing and that thing will hit and then they'll never recover. like, man, that mouth something else, man.
What?
Like, you wouldn't think you were saved at all. But, yeah, man, like, shoot, family, you know, even you got to know your self-value there. Yeah. I mean, even just knowing your self-value for yourself. Like we said before, like it's important that you take vacations for yourself, that you pamper yourself every now and then, that you treat yourself out to stuff. Even if you are in a relationship or are in, close friendships with people, like it's important you take care of yourself. Like, sometimes you will have days where you don't want to talk to nobody, and that's okay. Like, don't allow people to interrupt your plans because of what they want to do. Like, I've learned that, it's okay to just, say no. Like, sometimes I don't feel like doing nothing, and I just chill. And I think that's so important, because if not, I'd probably go crazy, bruh. Like, just mentally drained. But yeah, bruh, you got anything else to add?
No, not at the moment. I think, I don't know. There's a lot that could be said, but, I guess, let us share something, personal experience about the thing. Ain't no sense in talking about it if it can't come from a personal standpoint. You got any stories?
I got a whole bunch of stories, but I'll talk about one-sided relationships. Of course, I was in a relationship where I was in love the way I needed to be, and I, like we said, we both weren't ready to be in a relationship, and like I was putting in all this work, trying to create dates, trying to, make it look like we were good, but we weren't, man. We really weren't. And it just came to a time where, we had to split. And, I'm thankful for all the lessons, but like I really had to question, my value. I was like, does this person truly care for me? Or is this just a situation because I can be a provider that, they cling to that. But, they had stuff going on with them that, they had to figure out. And so I was just like, I can't do it. We were both mutual about it. Like, we weren't ready, to be in a relationship. But yeah, man, like, when you truly stand up for yourself and like voice your opinion of how you feel you're being treated and how you feel you want to be treated, it brings so much clarity, man. Like, I think a lot of times we fear those types of talks, but I'm learning to embrace them. Like, like just go ahead and do it, man, because like the worst people can say is no, and that's okay. Like, that's really okay. Like, no can't hurt you. True. Like, if we really think about it, like, even like with your job, man, like if you can't agree with something on your job and you leave, like, it'll still be okay. I think you may stress, be like, I won't have rent, I won't have stuff to do, but like, God truly provides, man. Like, he really does. Like, when he sees you going through a situation, he will truly provide whatever you need. So there's no need to be stressed. There's no need to be worried. There's no need to even give it the energy that it doesn't deserve, man. Like, it's no need for it. So like, even going back to the relationship, man, I've learned that it's okay to say no. It's okay to put me first. Put my heart in the right place, man, because you can give your heart to so many different things and it really be killing you, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, people are having heart attacks because of the situation they're in, man. Like, and we're getting older. Like, certain stuff, like, man, I can't take. But yeah, man, that's one of my stories. You got anything, bro?
Yeah, probably something similar, man. You know, past relationships where person was like just kind of playing games. You know,
Yeah.
like 1 minute she's like, "Yeah, I want to be with you," and then next minute, I ain't ready.
Yeah.
Then a few weeks later, yeah, I lied, I want to be with you. And then like you have to add, and then I had to like check myself because I'm like.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world? I'm like, I'm thinking this is okay. I'm like, it's all good. I'm like, man, this junk ain't all good. This junk ain't okay, man. You don't let people play with you like that, man. Cause like people, like some people enjoy that type of stuff. They enjoy having that power where they can just come into your life whenever they feel like it.
Oh yeah.
And just leave.
Yep.
For whatever reason, and then just come back, show up. You know, just show up and dip whenever they want.
Exactly, man.
So you have to make sure you're not giving that type of power to anybody.
Nobody.
You know, to play with your life like that. You know what I'm saying?
Can't do it.
Yeah. And I also had to check myself. This is more recent. I realized, like, you know, I like a girl too fast. I can find myself liking a girl too fast.
Yeah.
So I was like having to slow it down, slow myself down. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, I've definitely been there.
Self-reflection is important as it is, you know, looking at the person you're with and seeing how they're treating you. Self-reflection is just as important.
Oh yeah, bruh.
You know.
Yes, sir.
You know, so value yourself.
I'm telling you, man.
And it ties back into taking care of yourself. You know, go on a vacation, whether it's for a day or a month. You know, go on vacation. Take care of yourself, you know, because that job, like I said, they'll get rid of you and find a replacement the next day.
I'm telling you, like you never were there.
And there's some people that are like that too. They'll break up with you and it's like a few days later they already, you know, it's a sickness.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like to be able to switch that fast, like no matter what the situation, man. Like I'd be like, God no, you don't give a darn, huh?
Yeah, you just like, did you ever really care?
Okay, like man,
it's like the job you be on. Like, did I really do a good job?
Okay,
I mean, y'all got rid of me so fast.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
And then replace me just like that.
So it was premeditated.
So you can't really have people like. You really have to be careful about the type of influence or power that people have on your life. You have to monitor that. You know how much influence that they have on you, because it'll drive you to some foolishness.
It will drive you to show enough foolishness.
Speaking of which, y'all already know what time it is.
Oh yes,
it is Miss Me with the Foolishness. Speaking of people having like monitoring what type of power people have on you and all this other type of stuff, y'all check this out. So a wife wakes up and stabs her husband after dreaming that he cheated.
Man,
she dreamed. Now, before I get into this article, now they didn't say anything about her have ever done. They didn't say she had done anything like this before in the past. So it kind of made me wonder. I was like, I was like, well, I wonder what their relationship was like before this happened.
Yeah, like
I ain't trying to be funny, but I mean, I kind of feel like he might have already cheated once before.
Yeah, I mean, to be that crazy, like of course there had to be something, whether it's in his past or her past. Like there was something that drove that.
Somebody has done something they ain't had no business doing.
Yeah, like
I mean,
like dreams could mean a whole bunch of things, man. Like to be gung ho to kill someone over a dream you had.
Yeah, and just so y'all know, she didn't actually kill him. He's still alive. He made it. Needed a few surgeries, but he made it.
That like man, that's crazy. Like, woo, Shoot, according to this, it look like she's still in custody, bruh.
Yeah, she's definitely still in custody. She didn't get away.
How do you even move on from that? Someone that you said vows with, that you declared your love with, stab you. Like, how do you move on from that? Like, like, I don't think you can mend that type of relationship, bruh.
I mean,
like, woo.
Welcome to the new year, I guess.
Like, that would take Jesus, God, Moses, the angels. Like, golly. Like, fam.
Yeah, she was like, this is serious business right here.
Yeah.
You cheating on me? Lock, lock, lock.
Like, that's cause for mentally insane, bruh, to be honest. Like, there should be no reason you wake up from a dream and you just, like, just have the urge to stab. Like, who does that? But, yeah, man, there's got to be some deeper issues there, whether it's with her or what he's done in the past. Like, man, ain't no way you can just wake up randomly and from a dream want to stab somebody. Shoot, I halfway remember my dream, so I'm guessing this was a vivid one for her.
Very vivid. And I hate to do them like this, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I ain't gonna say for sure, but it seems to me that something else must have been going on between them to drive her to this extreme.
Yeah, like
I feel like the dream was just the breaking point. You know, like she had already suspected him of cheating or something like that.
Had to.
And then, you know, here she is. She wakes up after having this dream. Like, he is cheating. I'm about to stab this man.
Okay. She went to town on his tail.
Said she got him about, I don't know, how many times did you say?
They can say about, oh, let me look it up.
Still in bed.
I know she repeated.
4 to 7. I don't know how they end up getting such a gap between the stab wounds. Like, was it 4 or was it 7? Come on now.
Hey, man.
Either way, her bond is set $10,000.
$10,000.
So,
man,
she ain't getting out at least until sometime this week. I don't know.
Yeah, oh no. I don't know. With all that, you about need to stay up in there.
Yeah, that's some real thin line between love and hate stuff. You know, I just watched that movie.
Yeah, I saw it for the first time last year.
Really? Dog. I love the movie. I mean, but watching it again now that I'm older, like, it kind of makes me, like, Martin Lawrence is the bad guy.
Yeah, he really is. Like she was like, hey, don't play with me. Like, she told him straight up,
I killed
crazy.
My husband.
Yeah.
I killed him because he was beating on me and he cheated on me.
Nigga, I'm not playing. This is real facts. So, bruh, are you sure?
He even broke his own rule just so he could be the man for his homeboy.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Brown.
Okay. I mean,
like,
he was
really?
Bobby Brown.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, bruh, you broke your number one rule just so you could get those draws.
Yeah, man. Like, golly.
I mean, and she really loved him too.
Yeah.
He was living good. Now,
I'm telling you.
Now, I will say that, you know, if he loved, you know, Regina King's character, he should have just cut that mess off and went after Regina King's character, you know.
Yeah.
Any real man, like, I don't see, and this is what we were saying earlier about watching the company you keep.
Yeah.
Because that type of company, like, a real homeboy would have been like, bruh, first of all, a real homeboy wouldn't have made no bet like that.
No, man. That's trash.
Yeah, that's trash to even make a bet like that. Second, like if it, like, I would have told him, like, yo, you need to stop playing.
Okay.
And get with what was her name? Mia, I think.
Yeah.
Like, cause she really likes you. She's a great woman.
Exactly. Like, man.
That other one, she's a good woman, but she got some serious things she need to.
I mean, but even like, bruh, you can tell by first appearances how it's gonna go. When she went to that club, you could already tell she was snooty and, you know, didn't want to deal with people. Like, bruh. Don't nobody want that type of attitude.
Yeah.
Like, man. But yeah, man, shoot, you gotta check your boys. Be like, hey,
Yeah, fellas,
mm-hmm.
check your boys out here, man.
Okay, shoot.
And now, then we ain't gonna forget y'all, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all out here doing bald-headed skeezer activities too, man. Like, we on y'all too. We on y'all too. Y'all check your homegirls out here.
Oh yeah, man, definitely.
Shoot, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man. You know, if you want to follow us, you know, you can follow us at Parking Lot Parables on all social media outlets.
Mm-hmm.
You can email us at parkinglot@gmail.com.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Matthew_E_Priest on Instagram, and I'm President MP on Snapchat and Twitter.
Oh yeah. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at The Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
And we are excited. Like I said, it's our first episode of 2021.
Oh yeah.
We are well into our second year of this thing now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We hope y'all rock with us. Y'all keep sharing the videos. Y'all keep commenting.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all keep listening.
Yeah.
Follow the Instagram page.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna get that thing more popping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing about Instagram is we can't really post the episodes on there.
Yeah.
Right. Just yet. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we'll start doing little previews before they come out, so we'll start doing that. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all keep engaging with us. Keep sharing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're at like what 400 something people on Facebook
oh yeah,
right now.
Yeah, over 400.
Yeah.
Like,
the goal. What's a good goal for the end of this
bro,
year?
I want 1,000 by the end of the year, at least.
1,000. We want to get 1,000, over 1,000 and more engagement. That's what we going for.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all help us make it happen. We gonna make this thing happen.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, y'all keep us uplifted. We gonna keep doing what we do right here. Every Wednesday you gonna see us at 11.
Oh yeah, bro.
So yeah, y'all already know what it is. Once again, I am Matt P.
And I'm Jeremy Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.